Welcome, everyone. Welcome to day 97 of the tip of the day. Today, I wanted to continue on my tip that I had offered as day 96 of the tip of the day. And today's tip is more around, I think I had mentioned during the tip 96 that there is a lot of letting go. There's a lot of surrender to doing our meditations or as part of our manifestation practice. If we are wanting to manifest things and we are doing our meditations, it is a lot of balance of just having surrender as part of the practice. So what I would say is I have truly believed, or not so much as believe would be the wrong word. Now I truly trust. I have this implicit trust that what Abraham Hicks says, that ask and it is given, is true. Along with that is the fact that she says we are, whenever contrast is offered, which constantly contrast is offered, right, in our lives, when contrast is offered, then when we send that rocket of desire, that desire is already there in our vortex. So we have, it almost is like a bank account. You already put a lot of desires in the vortex and asked and it was given. So our inner being is already working towards, like, let's say you had a long commute and you were stuck in traffic a lot of times. So what is the rocket of desire that you're going to have? You're going to say, oh, now I want a shorter commute and I no longer do I want to be stuck in traffic. Or let's say you had a cantankerous neighbor wherever you were living. If you surrender, then it will so happen. The rocket of desire would be that your cantankerous neighbor leaves or you leave. Something will change in your whole equation. Planetary intelligence, the way it works, is something will change, and something will change that will cause you to have I mean, for that manifestation to occur. And I am positive that each and every one of you is constantly manifesting, because as Dr. Joe says, we are creators. So trust that you are a creator. And as you're desiring, like if you were in a really small, you had a really tiny kitchen, then you will send a rocket of desire saying, oh, I wish I was in a bigger kitchen. Or if you had, I know my first home had a Formica countertop. So I always had this rocket of desire, like the desire that I would have the thought that why can't I have a granite countertop or a quartz, like some kind of manufactured stone, because they're easier to clean. You just take soap and water. Like Formica does not even look very good, right? Aesthetically, it's not very good looking. So, and then you have to become a vibrational match to what your rocket of desire is. That's when the manifestation occurs. So I was saying, like, don't do your meditation with the intention, oh my God, I'm not getting this, I'm not getting this. It does not work that way at all. What I have seen in the past 4 or 5 years, I think it was year 2018 that I started doing 2 hours of meditation every day. You just do the meditation for the sake of doing the meditation and raising your vibrational energy. Like every meditation, and not every day do you have a good meditation. Sometimes it's not a very good meditation. You just do it. But every day you just do your meditation, because that is where some degree of stillness will come in, some degree of this connection to source will come into your life during the meditation. So, like I said, in 2021, so since 2018, I had been doing sacred acoustics meditation for 2 hours every day. In 2019, I mean, not 2019, but in 2021, once I got introduced to Dr. Joe's work through some YouTube videos, and I started listening to Becoming Supernatural and his book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, I started purchasing some of his meditations, and I started doing his meditations just to see what is the difference, right? So I started doing his meditations just to try a different meditation. There was no intention that, oh, I need to manifest something or anything of that sort. The one thing that I did pick up from him was this concept of mind movies. I don't remember which book, whether it is in Becoming Supernatural or Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. But in one of his books, he talks about creating these, it may be in Becoming Supernatural, that he talks about making these mind movies. So I did cut out pictures like on Canva. I just found pictures online, right? Images, and I would like if I wanted a house, I would put some image of. I love contemporary homes, so I would put images of some contemporary homes. I would put images of like if I wanted to do group meditation, host group meditation, then I would put pictures of group meditation. I would put some affirmations in the mind movie and just watch the mind movie. But what I truly can attest to this is what happens is every intention that you make when you are in that state of stillness, like if y'all remember, if y'all have watched any of the Facebook Lives that was done from year 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, I used to have like my desk, and right behind me was a bookshelf. So there was just like enough space between the desk and the chair. Like I was living in an apartment, so there was enough space that I could like slide, but I would hit the bookshelf. It was like that congested, and there was like immediate surrender. Like I never felt. I would have a thought that I wish I was in a bigger room. And then the other thing that would happen in the apartment was I was in the living room of the apartment. So if my son was going to school and was living with me at that time, and so he was prohibited from like working in the kitchen or coming into that area because I was like at work, so he couldn't make sounds, so he had to either cook before or after, or ask me if I was in the middle of anything that I was doing that would create noise, right? So there was not that freedom. So the desire arose, or the rocket of desire that arose in me was, why can I not be in a room by myself that I don't have to worry about who's going in the kitchen? I can just have the room to myself. Then the other thing that would happen is because I was living in an apartment, my bedroom had a bathroom, but the bathroom was in the interior of the apartment. And so where my shower stall was, it was very dark. So I would always say, why can't I have some sunlight in the bathroom, right? So that was one rocket of desire that I had. And then I'm trying to remember all the things that, and this is just a thought. It's not like I'm saying, oh, universe, or I'm sitting and praying, oh God, please give me a bathroom. Nothing of that sort. It is that this ask and it is given is that easy. It's just a thought that you have, right? It's not even like you're sitting and praying and chanting mantras and or chanting, oh, please give me a bathroom that has a light. Oh, please give me that. Oh, God, please. Nothing of that sort, right? You just have a thought that I wish that there was light in this bathroom, kind of thing. And then my hairdryer used to be in the drawer in which my hairdryer was at the apartment where the hairdryer was placed. It would never, like the drawer didn't have enough depth, so it would always, it was a struggle. Like I had to put, every day in the morning when I dried my hair, I had to put the hairdryer in a certain position to make sure that the drawer, I was able to close the drawer. And then whenever, if most of you know that we all are huge fans of medical medium Anthony William. And if you watch Anthony William cook in the studio kitchen that he has, out of which where he does his Facebook lives or YouTube lives, all his social media lives is out of this pseudo kitchen that he has probably in his home. It's a studio. And but what you'll see is it has white cabinets in the back and white backsplash in the back, right? So you notice that. So now, because of watching that Mind movie, in year 2022, I was offered a job. I didn't ask for it. Somebody just messaged me, somebody that I know just messaged me and said, hey, Poonam, are you wanting to, like, are you looking for a job? Do you want to work in so-and-so place? And I was like, yeah, let's give it a try. And I gave it a try. And then my manager like asked me, how much do you want to make? And I didn't think of the amount. And then he came back and offered me like a lot more money than what I was making then. And so because of it, I was able to save the down payment for the house. And I bought a house last year in I started the process in year 2022. And in 2023, I bought a house. Now that I look at going around the house, and actually this house is not the house I wanted. I actually was trying to pursue a different home, but just as I was signing the contract on or putting the down payment on whatever I don't know what it's called. You pay a certain amount of money to as a good faith kind of thing that you're going to buy the house, right? So as I was putting that money down, my salesperson said, oh, there's this home that has dropped in price by $40,000. Do you want to purchase it? And then I looked at the floor plan and everything, and I said, yeah, I'll go ahead and purchase it. And this home is pretty far away from where I used to live, so I don't even know how it would look or what it was or how like what the bathroom is or what the kitchen is or anything of that sort. But now that I started living in the house since last year, what I noticed was this is like the incredible part. And every time that I notice it, I get into a state of gratitude because I finally see that there is a connection to source. So my bathroom has two one of those privacy windows now, like right on top of the shower stall, and like there's a vanity, and it has like those frosted glass kind of window. So there is light. There's light, and the moment I see that, I always smile, and I kind of like get into the state of, I'm like so profoundly humbled. I'm like in a state of gratitude. The same thing when I go to the shower stall. One of the desires I had was that I have a bench sort of thing. Like if ever I think of changing the shower head to like one of those where you can handheld showers, that I can, like, if I wanted to sit down and have a shower, I can do that. And there's a bench there. Then in the vanity, there's a vertical cabinet that my hair dryer goes in very easily. The other thing is my kitchen has exactly those white cabinets that I used to think, just watching Anthony Williams, I would go, I love the white tiles behind that he has, and the excuse me, the white cabinets he has. And this home, I had no choice because it's a spec home. I exactly got the home as is. So I didn't say I want white cabinets. I didn't say I need white tile. It came with the white tile, and it's like the universe saying, ask and it is given. So this is what I have as a tip for all of you. The more you get into the depth of presence, trust, implicitly trust that ask and it's given. The other thing is there's this person called Bobby Parrish, I think. He does some I think it's like keto or paleo recipes. He shows his daughter as well on Facebook. They do lives, and his daughter like cooks, has been cooking. Now they moved into a new home, and they had like below their stove, they had like drawers that actually had pots and pans in them. So again, the thought arose when I saw those drawers. I was like, I wish I had a home that, I mean, I wish I had that kind of storage where, you know, you just pull a drawer and your pots and pans are right there. And this home has those, like 3 of the drawers around under the stove have, like you can pull the drawer and you store pots and pans in there. So the same thing, the home came with a room that is like, separate room in itself that I turned into my office. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. So the other thing is Dr. Joe always says in his teachings or videos and this thing, don't lie in bed and do your meditation. Well, in my apartment, I only, so the bedroom was such that I had my king size bed, and there was like a foot of difference space between my bed and my dresser drawer. It was like so congested. And then I had maybe a foot of space on both sides of the bed, foot and a half or 2 feet of space on both sides of the bed. So there was no way that I could lie down and like Dr. Joe has a lot of lying down portion of the meditation. And he says, don't lie down in bed because you fall asleep, because the bed is meant for sleeping. So that's another thing. I would go, I wish I had a space where I could actually do my meditation. And of course, this home has like an extra bedroom that we have no use for it. So I've turned it into my meditation room. So which I put like a mat, like a yoga mat down on the floor. I sit in a chair. I do the sitting portion in the chair, but then I lie down on the floor, like close to earth, like I'm grounded when I lie down on the floor. So, I mean, it's like mind blowing. It's mind blowing how much once you're connected to source, ask and it is given. What I would say, the letting go is needed. That you don't. None of this was something that I sat and went, oh my God, can I get this? Oh my God, can I get it? Like I was not like they say, right? A boiling pot does not a watch pot doesn't boil. It's something like that. You cannot do your meditation with the intention, oh, what am I going to get out of this meditation? You do your meditation for the sake of increasing your vibrational energy, raising your vibrational frequency, increasing your presence power. That's all why you're doing your meditation. How much more can I bring stillness into my meditation? How much more depth can I bring into my meditation should be your goal. It should never be, oh, I need to, now I'm doing my meditations and I should have $1 million in my house, in my this thing. But I would say, talking about $1 million, I think Jim Carrey supposedly did that. He put like $10 million on a check and visualized it and looked at it and visualized himself going around in the area of Los Angeles where it's expensive. And I think he finally, within 2 or 3 years, got an offer for a movie that was $10 million. So that can be done. But what I would say is trust, implicitly trust that ask and it is given, that everything, you don't have to make it like a prayer or any forcible thing. It's just thoughts. Like, I truly trust the electromagnetic frequency. What Dr. Joe says, the thought sends the signal out. So your intention of loving, looking at Anthony William and just admiring and adoring the tile and the white, that feeling, that emotional feeling will draw the experience into your present moment. So you have to get into that state of adoration and admiration for whatever is what you want, right? So the thought sends the signal out, and the feeling is the feeling of it, the feeling of having a much more lighted bathroom, right? The feeling of, and I was never in a state of, oh, I'm so frustrated. I was very surrendered. So my 10, 12 years of listening to Eckhart and chapter 10 of The Power of Now, the meaning of surrender, I was very surrendered to my apartment life. I loved every part of being in the apartment as well. There was no frustration, but these little thoughts would go up that, oh, Dr. Joe said, don't lie in bed and do meditation, but I have no choice but to lie in bed. And like, there were some meditations, like Body Electric, that the whole meditation is done lying down. And the only place that I had was on the bed, because left side, right side, wherever I was of the bedroom in the apartment, I had no room. So again, that whole thing, the distance of, I would also, think, why should my dresser be like a foot away from my bed? Why can't I have enough room between my bed and that dresser? And my current bedroom is a lot bigger because I'm in the master bedroom of the house, and master bedrooms here in Texas are always a lot more larger than any other bedroom of the house. So that's my tip for today. Please do not do your meditation to manifest anything. The universe, planetary intelligence, is watching every thought that you are experiencing, every desire that you are having, the rocket of desire that you are sending out every time contrast is offered has been captured already. And the cooperative components are being gathered and they are being collected for you. Just give it time. It will happen. Just get into the vibrational match. It's all in your vortex, as Abraham Hicks says. I gave you all these examples that I did not even realize that all these little thoughts that I was having. I've been living in that apartment since year 2016, and I lived there until year 2023. So the whole time that I would have a different thought, that it was captured And the resolution of it came once I purchased a home. So let me just check if there are any comments. I don't see any comments, so that's my tip for today, that please understand the balance between what Dr. Joe says in his meditation, Center of the Magnet, that there is a balance between intention and surrender. Just keep that in mind. Balance between intention and surrender. The more surrendered you are to your present moment, the more you don't have any mental resistance to the present moment, the more the ask and it is given is going to activate whatever you need to manifest. So that's my tip for today. And that is why I think Abraham Hicks has also written a book called The Art of Allowing, because once you have the desire, you just have to allow. It's like you have to let go. It's a letting go. And all I can do is wish that all of you peace, harmony, and abundance for all. I'm wishing that peace and harmony and abundance and lots of love in your life, right? And enjoy your weekend. Today is Sunday. Many blessings. Eternally grateful for all the love and support. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.